Firsties, welcome to week 6, day 2. So we're gonna hop right into it, but make sure you do have your paper and a pencil with me because once again, we're spicing it up. It's getting a little bit different, so I want you working out these problems with Mrs. Gordon. So we're still working on adding double-digit numbers. So let's kind of talk a little bit about yesterday. Yesterday we were adding double-digit numbers together, and some of those numbers were broken into a number bond with numbers that weren't as friendly, and so we had to make tens. Today, a little bit different. Aha, if we look behind me, there's no number bonds. There's no assistance. So now you are getting trained on how to add double-digit numbers from scratch, which means from nothing. You have to build it. You have to add it together. So this will be a really fun challenge today. So first what we're going to look at here is we're going to look at 19 plus 13. And I'm going to do this problem with you. How I would start is I would break up the number into a number bond. And here's how you kind of choose which number. Let's look at 19. 19 is really close to being what number? Can you tell me if we added one more to 19, what number would that be? It's so close to being what? 20. 19 is only one away from 20. 13, it's kind of in the middle, right? It's not quite 10 and it's not quite 20, but 19, super, super close to 20, right? So what I would do, I would leave 19 alone, and let's break up 13 into a number bond so that we get that 10. Remember, we're always trying to make 10s because that's so much easier to add with. What two numbers should Mrs. Gordon break up 13 to so that I can make 19 into 20? So what two numbers should I break up into so that they add to 19 to make 20? What do you think? I'll give you just a second. What if I told you this? I want a 1 here. And what other number could I add on to 1 to get an answer of 13? What plus 1 gives you 13? 12. So if I have 1 and 12, now I can break these up to start adding. So we first, step 1 was made a number bond. And then step 2, we're going to add and solve. So what I would do next is I would do that 19 plus 1, because remember, I'm trying to make a 10. So let's start here with that. Let's do 19 plus 1. Okay, if I add on 1 to 19, I get 20. So let's go ahead and cross off those numbers so that Mrs. Gordon knows that we've added them. Okay, what's left? I have 19 plus 1 is 20, and I still have this other number here. So what numbers does Mrs. Gordon, I cannot talk today. What numbers does Mrs. Gordon need to fill in to solve for the final answer? I'm going to take 20 because we still need to add that to 12. Okay, let's look at adding 20 plus 12. We could draw 10s and 1s, or we could try to think about this mentally. What if Mrs. Gordon covers up that 2? Remember, where is this 1? Is that 1 in the 10s place or the 1s place in the number 12? It's in the 10s place. So if Mrs. Gordon did 20 plus 10, what is that number? 30. Remember, because that 1 is in the 10s place. So 20 plus 10 is 30. Okay. I now take that 30 and I still have 2 more. What's 30 plus 2? 32. Now, you do not have to add like Mrs. Gordon just did. I'm just trying to get your brain trained for addition. If you need to draw out 10s and 1s, that is totally okay. I'm just trying to sharpen your mental math. So, now we've solved this problem here. We have 32 as our final answer, which means 19 plus 13 gives me an answer of 32. Guys, you can break up these numbers however works for you. Making a 10 like we did here by adding 19 and 1 together just makes it a little bit easier to add. So that's the goal here. You could have used different numbers and still gotten 32, that's fine, but breaking it up the way I did might be a bit easier. I'm gonna give you a problem to do on your own. Now you're gonna be breaking up 15 plus 17. The strategy Mrs. Gordon did up here might not work, so you might have to find a different way to solve 15 plus 17. So remember, step 1 is to make a number bond, and then 2 is to add and solve. So I'll write out these parts here for you. So you're going to be doing a 2-step problem, and don't forget your number bond. I'm going to give you about 2 minutes. I want you to solve this problem on your own, then we'll solve together and see how our answers compare. All right, we'll give you about 2 minutes. Go ahead. All right, friends, I'm giving you about 2 minutes, so if you need a pause, that's totally okay. If not, we're gonna go ahead and solve this problem here. So step 1 is to make a number bond. You could make a number bond on either of these numbers. I'm gonna start with 15 because I know right off the top of my head what 15 could break into. What 2 numbers could 15 break into? If we look at the values of each number, we could break it into 10, and what other number? 5. So for this number, if we look here at 15 and 17, both of those aren't very close to making a full 10, right? 15's not too close to 20, 17's pretty close to 20, but not quite. Like in this first problem, 19 was only 1 away, so that's why we did this problem a little bit differently. But 15 and 17, they're not quite as close. So let's go ahead and solve this. So we now have broken 15 into 10 and 5. So would it be easier to add 10 to 17 or add 5 to 17? Which 2 numbers would be quicker for me to add? Right, we're gonna do 10 to 17. That would be a little bit quicker. So I'm gonna cross off 10 and 17 so that I know I've used those numbers to add. So I have 17. If I add on 10 more to it, what number do I get? 27, right? Beautiful. Okay, step 2, we're still adding and solving, so I'm going to take that 27 because I still need to add the last number to it, which is 5. So if I have 27, let's count on 5 more. Ready? 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. So that means 27 plus 5 is 32. So that means 15 plus 17 gives us an answer of 32. Okay, thank you so much for learning with me. Please double check Seesaw on your assignment. Remember, find a strategy that works for you, whether that's breaking it up like Mrs. Gordon did or making a 10. There's no wrong answers. If you need to draw a picture, that's okay. Just try to do as much actual math with numbers as you can, because it's a really important skill to build on. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.